Right guys, now this is my shower tray. This is aluminium and it's custom fitted. It came with the boat, I guess, when they built the boat. It was always aluminium, which I'm not that keen on. So I've painted it various colours over the years, and I've just given it a good scrub down, got all the loose paint off, and that's going to be going brilliant white. Right, so here we are back in the bathroom. You guys are actually sitting on the toilet. Cameras that end. And I've mentioned these tiles before. I thought they were a really good idea when I bought them. They were very expensive. You buy them in sheets, they stick on, so I didn't stick every little itty bitty bit on. I'm going to take them off. And then there are these tiles. Remember the video where I explained my mother did these ones and she used a plumb line which created a problem, and we'll fix that problem later. And I actually really rather like the brushed steel tiles. So my plan is we're going to take all of the tiles off the back there, and then we will be left with a 1970s fake marble plastic, just like marble, so convincing. We're going to paint that black, and I don't know if it's actually a shiny black or not. It's a sort of a hammerite type thing, and then you will see. So we shall get on. Well, these are not coming off very easily, and I need a screwdriver to get the shower head holder off there. This could take a while. Right, that is all the tiles off the wall. Have you ever started a job you wish to God you hadn't? Because it was appear that the adhesive was so strong that it's actually taken off a lot of the marble. It's 1970s fake marble. Well, that's good, because I shall take the rest of that off, and then I shall paint. I quite like that wood actually. I might sand that back, I don't know, and varnish it. Probably not, I'll probably just paint it with my black paint. I went all the way into Jib this morning to get that specially, so I might as well start as I mean to go on. Right, rubbish trip to take all the tiles to the bin. Look at that. Well, it stopped bleeding, thank God, because some of these tiles have got little pieces of glass. I'll show you the tiles in more detail, but yeah, that is blood, sweat. And there have been plenty of tears over this boat, but I will get there. Right, well, I've had it for the day. I don't know what time it is. I think it's 8:30, something like that. I've done loads today. So my shower tray has been painted white. I'll show you that in a minute. And the staircase, it's a kind of a hammerite paint. And the staircase, the thing with that is the majority of the day it's not in direct sunshine. It's only in the evening, like about now, and that type of sun strength is not enough, or shouldn't be enough, to blister it. We'll see, I suppose. I've had it for today. I took all the tiles off, put them in a bin liner, had them on the back deck, all the little itty bitty ones that had fallen down into the bilge. I've got to get all them out, and I just tossed it down onto the pontoon, and it burst and they went everywhere. Oh my God, that is just the end of my day. That's the type of day I've had. My necklace broke. It got caught on my top that I had on earlier. I couldn't get it off and the chain broke. I don't care. That back bathroom wall, that's all been treated. I've stripped it as much as I can and I've used filler. And there's just so much more to do down there. I thought it would just be a quick easy job. Oh no. And oh, do you know what made me laugh? Well, some stupid troll about a week ago said, oh, she's made a staircase out of cardboard that'll melt in the rain. Oh my God, somebody needs a chemistry lesson. And I'm not into chemistry, but I do know that when you have a product that requires a catalyst, and I mean, the product I've used to cover the stairs is exactly what that yacht is made of. I've had to say this before, but you know, trolls. And you see all of the other yachts in the marina, including this one, are all made of the same material, troll. You just use cardboard or whatever you want to make the shape like a mold, and then once it's covered in this material, it's as hard as a rock. And everybody's concerned whether the stairs will take my weight. They do. I went up and down them loads before painting it. I've no doubt at all they are as strong as an ox, and let's face it, if someone can't get up the stairs, well then it's probably the roof is going to be a bit tricky for them, isn't it? And I doubt very much people are going to go up there a lot. I mean, it was Graham really loved it up there, and I used to go up there to be with him. Right, I've seen Harry and Meghan or some big announcement. I just saw it briefly. They've got a new Netflix deal. I call bullshit at this stage, but I won't be releasing this video tonight. I'm going to carry on tomorrow, maybe the next day, and I don't care, and maybe until Wednesday when I bought a plant, fake plant, because I'm terrible with plants. They very rarely survive. They've got to be hardy, but I've bought a fake plant to go behind the staircase. That arrives on Wednesday. I've bought brand new fluffy rugs that are very cheap from Amazon, because the old ones, you know, they'd had all the fiberglass trodden on them. And I had a chat with the cat last night, and I said to her, can you please not puke on my new fluffy rugs? Because, you know, occasionally she pukes. And I wake up this morning and I removed the old rugs. She had puked right in the middle of where the rug is going to go and where the old rug was. So I'm going to have to get a cat therapist or something, or someone to talk to her, or I'll have to roll it up at night. I mean, stop her doing it. I don't know why. There's loads of places she can puke. There's a deck she can puke. There's wooden floors. There's plastic floors. But she's got to find like the fluffiest thing, and that's where she wants to do it. So anyway, yeah, this Netflix thing, I'll look into that in more detail tomorrow. Not tonight. I'm just going to listen to music, and then I'm going to watch, I'm into watching old episodes of The Persuaders. Anybody remember that? Roger Moore, fabulous Roger Moore, and the fabulous, what was his name? Tony Curtis. I used to fancy Tony Curtis when I was a kid. Actually, I fancied Roger Moore, and it was because of The Persuaders. And the music, I'd forgotten how cool the signature tune is to The Persuaders. All these things are coming up as suggestions for me to watch in the night. And the other night I was up after the singing and dancing shite across the road. The next night I stayed up. I really wanted to go to bed, but there was a marvellous documentary on what they did with nuclear testing after the Second World War. And that was fascinating. And I thought, why'd they got to put them in the middle of the night? But I stayed up specially to watch that. And that finished at about 3 o'clock in the morning. And I walked into Jib this morning to get my paint and my rollers and stuff. So, you know, nothing's easy here, is it? Dogs are here. And they're getting on very nicely with the development down the other end. I'm going to do a video all about that for Graham's channel, because it's the kind of thing he would have been very interested in. They've put it up very, very quickly. They've got all these shopping units ready. It's going to be a mega shopping store. And I was saying again today, I wouldn't mind betting there's going to be a DIY store there. After all the years of me walking in and out of Jib to get the odd tin of paint, or having to drive to the other side of the bay, La Barrio, they're going to open a Leroy Merlin or a B&Q or one of those big... I know they're going to do it. I know it. I'm too tired to even go for a row. And I thought it would just be easy. I thought, I'll get this all painted and it'll all be done today. Not a chance. So I'll show you what I've done so far. And then tomorrow, which will be in the same video as this, I'll piece it all together for a premiere, I think. I'll have a good look into it, and I've got lots of thoughts on Harry setting up a new charity in Africa. I have lots of thoughts on that. So for now, until the next one. Right, so there's the shower tray all painted up. I'm going to leave it out here to set overnight, and look at the stairs. Oh, I'm so pleased with these, because I was hoping to get all my deck painted, you know, get everything done, but apparently not. But the stairs have come up. Obviously I'm going to have to sand the odd little bit off, but I am exceptionally pleased with these. Very, very pleased. And then the plant will go there when it arrives. I'll start to sand off the odd blob, but I mean most of it. Oh, focus. I've got to do a bit more there. Most of it has come up very nicely, and I'm very happy, and I'm happy that I've got my shower tray. Right, I think this is day 4, and I'm off to the house soon to clean it, ready for the next people. But I thought I'll do this quick video because we're going to talk about global tantrums. Oh my God, Harry and Meghan, they just don't know when to stop, do they? Making fools of themselves. Anyway, so I decided against the black. I've ordered the white tiles, which arrived today. I don't know if I'll get them on tonight because I'm going to spend all day cleaning the house. And my big achievement is this piece of wood. Remember the gap? Do you all remember that? Well, there's 2 pieces of wood, and I'm really proud of myself because I used a handsaw, and I think I've actually got the technique pretty good now. And now I want to do all kinds of carpentry, and I fixed my marvellous carpentry on the ceiling, which I'll show you later, and I've made pelmets, and it's all coming together. Right, let's talk about global tantrums, shall we? Number 1, let's start with Harry, shall we? Oh, he's going to start his own charity. Wow, that sounds like a tantrum. I already made the point about a week ago when the Charities Commission said, can everybody just move on and put the charity first? That's exactly what Senator Barley and Dr. Sophie and the new trustees did. That's not what Harry did. He's like, well, it's all going to collapse under her command. Very childish. I've often spoken about this, rejection. People don't handle rejection very well, do they? And the way Harry has now said, oh, I'll set up my own charity. Nah, 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 nah. Oh my God. He actually got PR people like Charlotte Griffiths to fucking say that out loud for everybody to hear. It sounds a lot like, well, I've been thrown out of the charity. I'll sit in the corner of the playground and sulk. I'm going to form my own group and I'm going to be bigger and better than you are. So there, innit? It's a little bit like, so what, we got thrown out of the royal family. We're going to set up our own royal court in Montecito and then we'll be bigger and better than you. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah. So, pretty humiliating, Windsor. I really hope it's not you behind telling Charlotte Griffiths what to say. I kind of feel it is, but I really hope it's just Meghan and her people who have no fucking idea. You know, talking of Meghan, the whole world's laughing that the Netflix contract is ended. Everybody's known about that for months. Oh, madam can't bear it. She's got to have a tantrum. Netflix, you've got to say we're renewing. Oh, God, is it Meghan again on the phone? Tell her I'm in a meeting. Take a message. Oh, for God's sake. All right. We'll meet you halfway, Meghan. Okay. We will announce that. We'll do it on an as and when basis. Basically, you call us. We'll call you. Anyone work in the movie industry where you audition or you submit a play and you keep submitting and they go, yeah, we'll call you. That's the new deal that Meghan and Harry have got. And they don't want to talk about $100 million. They don't want to talk about price. Oh, what? But they had big mouths. Anyone heard the joke of the wide-mouthed frog? You know, and then he met a snake one day and he said, oh, what do you do for a living? And he goes, I eat wide-mouthed frogs. And the frog goes, ooh, do you really? You ever heard that one? That's Meghan, isn't it? $100 million. I got a $100 million deal with Netflix. Oh, yeah, I'm doing it on as and when. But she couldn't just let it drop. She had to get an announcement out there. The Duchess of Announcements. Anyway, I'd better go to the house. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm editing, like just doing these little videos and then adding it to the edit. And thinking, well, I won't release it yet. I think I want you all to see my tiles and I really want it to come together. But I mean, it could be a week. We'll have to see how we go. And I've got to go clean the house and then I think they're only in for a night. So I'll have to go clean the house again. And it's going to kind of be like that for the rest of August, I think. It's a busy month. So I've had, you know, the last guys were in for quite a while, so it gave me a chance to get stuck into this. See you in the next one. Right, so I'm in the house. Guests have moved out. This year of guests, they've been a fucking nightmare. Look at that. They left the hose running on the roof. And that's not all. I mean, it's just a question of welcome to my life. And I've got to do this DIY before the next guests who arrive. And look at that. I don't know if you can see that. They've fucked the bath. So I've got to rebuild the bath in, well, today. So it dries and then go home and continue with the bathroom. By the way, I'm on Twitter all the time, according to the fucking trolls. You know, it's incredible, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know what's going on the internet. I've barely looked. I've been watching Benji going live. Oh, I've read a couple of Daily Mail articles and I think I caught one other live. Apart from that, it's just work here. But I dare say the allegations have been, oh, Fiona's been on the internet. Fiona's been trolling. Fiona's got troll account. I dare say. I bet you. Never mind ignoring it. I haven't got fucking time to look at it. I haven't got fucking time for their nonsense. And I mean, the whole house was upside down. Absolutely filthy when I turned up. Anyway, there's no point complaining before anybody says, because the platform I'm on, they always take the side of the guest. Always. In fact, I've got loads of photographs, like stuff like that wall. That will dry out, I think, because it's a very, very arid country, so... But I mean, never mind. I have cleaned most stuff and the bedding has all been washed, so I'm waiting for that to dry. Got a ton of pillowcases there to iron. I shall do that while I watch Poirot, and then I come back tomorrow to continue. Benji, bless him, is going to get me some filler to fix the bath tonight. Like I say, I've got to do that, and then if the office is still open. When I get home, I will go up the marina office, get my tiles and carry on with my bathroom so I can have a nice shower in there. I mean, it's fucking endless, the work. But anyway, no use complaining about it. Oh, and a towel, brand new white towel I bought. Absolutely filthy. You would think it was a builder's towel. You'd think it would have been on a building site. So... I've bought another brand new one. The white towel that was trashed was brand new before these guests. This is another brand new one. Just been up to Carrefour to get it. Anyway, that's life. Could be worse. As my gran would say, could be worse. At least I've got my faculties and I'm up and about and I'm able to do stuff. I do feel that a lot of the bookings this year have been a setup. Like I said to everybody before, a lot of them came in while Graham was in hospital. Bing, 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 bing. You know, my phone lit up and I thought, hang on a minute, I smell the Sussex squad. Now, that's got to be, because you see the platform I'm on, you've got to pay and you've got to stay. You can't do a review unless you actually pay for at least one night. So this is someone with money. And I mean, they have been, every guest has been weird this year. I've had nothing, but it's like I've had the shit kicked out of me. With the house ever since Graham died, and I've had the shit kicked out of me on YouTube. I am just the fucking, self-pity. I'm just the whipping boy for everybody to come have a fucking go at. Oh my God. So anyone out there whose partner has died, I don't know if this is a normal thing. Maybe people do. They say, you know, oh, well, let's take advantage now. Oh, this would be a good moment, wouldn't it? You know, they don't worry about the fact that they're behaving very badly. So anybody out there who's lost a loved one recently and you're getting people shit all over you, in my experience, it's quite normal. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, so the bath is done. The towels almost got that bit of a mark out. Towels came up lovely. Benji drove me all the way to Leroy Merlin to get the filler for the bath. I'll show you what I've done. And I'm just locking up, about to go home. I've had one of those ready-made pasta things, just rammed it down really, really fast. Just start shutting the house up for the night. And then you guys are witness, right? Those are the two fresh beds there. Let's see, shall we? Let's see if the next guests go, oh, there wasn't fresh bedding. Oh, the house was full of shit. Let's see. You'll be my witnesses. Fresh bedding on that bed, well, apart from the one pillowcase which is on the washing line. Fresh bedding on there, and I fixed the bath with a tub of filler. Time to go home, and obviously the marina office is shut, so I can't pick up my tiles, so I won't be doing them until tomorrow. But in the meantime, I'm gonna try and edit this together and release it tonight. Otherwise it'll be 2026 before I have another video go up. It's just literally, like I say, being hit with one problem after another problem after another problem after another. It's just been like living with a Gatling gun or something. Anyway, good night, and may your God go with you.